YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We had some crazy market movements today on Monday. We had the new Gauntlet game mode opening up. We had some crazy leaks and we had some interesting pump and dump type situations. We're going to take a peek at it, but before we get into all of that, we have to talk about content today on Monday. But again, guys, if you want coins on FC26, make sure you check out u7buy.com and use code Teddy at checkout. You will get 6% off your order. u7buy.com, code Teddy at checkout. Link is in the description down below. All right, content today on Monday. What do we got real quick? We got this Nico Paz SBC is going to cost you around 30,000 coins to complete. And there he is. Nothing super crazy here, but pretty cool dynamic image if you're one of those people that's crazy about dynamic images. And yeah, there's that. Now, continuing through the SBCs, today is Monday, so we did get our upgrade SBC, a 77 double upgrade. And was that it for SBCs? Yes, that was the 2 SBCs that we got. Now, objectives, let's go take a peek at that. Guys, the Gauntlet game mode opened today. Here it is, Gauntlet. Really easy. I won 3 for 3 on this. You need to use a different squad every single game, and it actually worked. Surprisingly, the game different team thing worked, but it seemed to be an issue where people just played one game and then they completed the entire objective and they got kudos. I'll show you right now. We can go take a peek at the objective. Little weird, but I think whatever the issue was, it got fixed in like the first 10 to 15 minutes because it did not last long. Now, live event, here we go. Ultimate Gauntlet. What do you get for doing this? You win 1 match, you get some packs. You win 2, you get a whip pass playstyle plus Evo, which I wouldn't sleep on this, especially, I mean, if you run a 5 back, seriously, I wouldn't sleep on this because putting this on your right back or left back, I think is kind of really OP. So that's cool to get that as an evolution. Also, if you win everything, you get a perfect round. You get 3 games each day in the Gauntlet, you get kudos. He's not super crazy, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot better options, but with something like the Gauntlet being out, having to have multiple teams, he's definitely someone you could use. His dribbling is nice, I'll say that, but he's not like insane. Maybe future Evos, actually, this could be solid because 91 pace, 88 dribbling, that's a great combo. If we can get something that boosts his shooting or his passing, awesome. More packs though. You win 6, you get an 84 double. You win 5, you get attacking wingback plus, but it finishes with an 85 plus rare gold player pack. There's another Evo in here somewhere. I think it comes with the kudos, actually. Yes. So if you, that's what I was looking for. If you win all 3, you get this Cornerstones Evo. I didn't realize this at first. I'm not sure if many of you have realized it either. This Cornerstone Evo is actually really cool. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. I want to see what the requirements are, but it gives the evolution, it gives the card that you put it on the chemistry of the Cornerstone cards, which for those of you that don't know, they have a chemistry boost. So using an evolution like this on a player that might be hard to get chemistry on is really powerful. And you can see there's actually no requirement on this. I didn't realize that. So this is really good for players that are hard to link, like Ocean Man. He's a little harder to link. He's in an off league, off nation. You put this Evo on him, it'll be easier to link that player. My instant thought when I noticed this was Messi. Messi, not the easiest card to link, but hey, you stick him in this Evo, you get, I don't know if you would need like just 1 icon and a manager, and he's going to be on 2 chemistry. You can very easily get someone on 2 chemistry by putting this evolution on them. 3 chemistry, it's going to take a little bit more, but 2 chemistry, that's really all you need, to be honest. So really cool Evo. Don't sleep on it. I think I'm going to try to get Messi in my team somehow, and that is how I'm going to be able to do it. You do have 20 days as well to claim this Evo. Just keep an eye on it. Maybe I'll wait to see if we get a promo card Messi or something like that as well. But that was the content for today. Now, we didn't get any store packs as well, so there was no like crazy supply from a 50k pack or 100k pack again. I don't know where I got that. Oh, I did an SBC. Let's open it. Why not? So no crazy supply. We didn't have to worry about cards really coming down at all. Now let's get into the market, the low meta cards. Guys, we bought a bunch of low meta cards because of the Gauntlet. We were thinking, hey, this Gauntlet game mode's opening. You need multiple teams. We're going to see some of these lower budget cards do really good. And that's pretty much what we ended up seeing. If we go take a peek around the market, I think some cards are down right now though, because Europe's going to sleep, but in the morning, probably see these cards go back up in price. This card's still up. I was buying this Yilmaz. I think, let's look, how much was I getting him for on Sunday? He was down at 1,500. I think I was getting for 1,500 or 1,400 coins on bid, something like that. And if we see up, he's now at 2,000 coins. So these cards, a lot of these cards are up in price. We can look at the goalkeepers. We picked up quite a few Vicarios for 1,500 coins. He was 2,000 coins. I was getting sales for 2.2. I'd probably expect these cards to go back up in price a little bit tomorrow on Tuesday as people get back on the game and they go to do the Gauntlet again. Although I don't know if we really had too many people necessarily selling their Gauntlet teams, but still, I wouldn't worry too much about these cards like crashing in price just yet. But that's the low meta stuff. Did really solid there. Let's talk about something else, guys. We kind of have to look at the leaks though, but did really good with that investment. We're gonna head over to, we can just do it on Discord because we do have the post in here, but bang, Discord, guys, we got a huge leak, like huge. We have an SBC on the way. Max 86 hero pack has been added into the code. We were kind of talking about this, thinking we're gonna get some sort of SBC this week, whether it's a max 86 rated hero or an icon SBC, but it's like a loan. So whatever icon you get from the pack, it's a loan. It's actually going to be a max 86 hero. It's going to be pretty solid. Now the requirement wise, I think I can come over here. Someone sent, I believe Foot Police said it's going to cost around 60,000 coins. Now this was last year. 85, 86 rated squad for an 87 max rated hero. I don't think we got an 86 one last year, but that is what the requirements were last year. And if we just pull the Discord back up, you can see 60K is what Foot Police said the price is probably going to be around, and he's been really correct so far with the prices of these SBCs. Also, another thing that's leaked, a 1 of 3 hero player pick set to come out as an SBC soon, but it's going to be 3 specific players. It's not like a 1 of 3 player pick and it's all of the heroes. No, it's just going to be 3 heroes specifically that you can choose from. But I wanted to show you guys something real quick because of that 60K price reveal or estimate prediction leak from Foot Police. I got a notification. Is it a leak? Nope. That is FPL overnight price rises and fallers. So let's go. SBC rating combination, guys. An 85 squad is going to cost about 30,000 coins. 86 squad is going to cost about 45K. So if you combine the two, that's going to be like what, 75,000 coins? Just about 75K. So 70K, 75K, somewhere around there. Is that a little too much? I don't know, but I think 85, 86 squad's fairly realistic. And if it went that route, you saw the max 87 last year was an 85, 86, but it had a team of the week requirement. So maybe we see 85 squad, 86 squad, no team of the week requirement. Also, these prices are a little higher. He tweeted that price earlier. The prices are a little higher now on these Fodder rating combinations. That's because Fodder's up in price. Guys, we bought Fodder. GG if you invested. I mean, shout out to the guy in one of the first comments on this YouTube video that I posted was short answer, no, because the title of the video was, is it time to invest in Fodder? Shout out that guy. I hope he listened and actually bought Fodder, because the short answer to this video was yes, it is time to buy Fodder. I posted in the Discord, we started buying Fodder on Saturday. And again, with this video right here, Crazy Player of the Month SBC is coming soon. Guys, we talked about it. Fodder, Fodder, Fodder. It's up in price. You can see right here, 84s are 1,500 coins now. Just a couple days ago, they were 1,000 coins. They're up 50%. 85s, we were buying them for 2,700, 2,800 coins. After I uploaded yesterday's video, I was still winning them for 2,900 coins. They're now 3,700 coins, so they're up a good chunk. We have 86s. These were like 4.7. They're up over 1,000 coins. Now they're almost 6,000 coins. So GG if you guys invested in Fodder. Some of the stuff we did with Fodder though was buy cards that are fodder but somewhat usable. So I got some Benzemas. I got Linda Caicedo, and you can see these cards, they're all up in price, fairly decent. Rolfo as well was an 84 that we bought. She's kind of just chilling with the 84s though. She's not going up a crazy amount. But guys, this is what we've been talking about. We mentioned some sort of SBC coming out, but on top of mentioning some sort of SBC coming out, we also were thinking about the player of the months that are set to come out. So GG if you guys bought Fodder. This is where we posted it in the Discord. We had the console prices and the PC prices. So a bunch of us in this Discord have Fodder right now. We got in before the leaks and we're making a ton of coins. Remember, if you want to join this Discord, you just have to sub to the Twitch channel. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free on Twitch and join the Discord for free every single month. So Amazon Prime, that's what's up. It's also just $5 a month if you sub on Discord. So there's that. Also, you can see all those low meta cards that I said to invest in. They all did really solid. So bang, awesome. Now, let's just talk about the Fodder, what's going on with it. If you guys have Fodder, what are you going to do? I would just hold. You can lazy list for now. List them up for a little more than what they go for, like 84s or 1,500 coins. List them up for 1,800 coins. Do something like that. My 85s, I need to increase in price because they're up, but I'm going to start listing my 85s for like 4,200, 4,300 coins, stuff like that. Just list the cards up for a little more than what they go for while we wait for them to actually rise. Does this kit sell? No, I don't think so. This might sell. I'm going to wait for the Liga F Player of the Month to come out actually, and I'll just send those. So yeah, that's that with Fodder. If you have it, you're holding. The SBC could come out on Wednesday. I think it is possible that the Hero SBC comes out on Wednesday. The leak was just so early, but I will say historically, Hero SBCs, Icon SBCs, those come out on Sunday. Historically, that's how it goes. But don't be surprised if it comes out on Wednesday, and that's why I think holding your Fodder into Wednesday, I don't think that's a bad idea. Now, should you buy Fodder still? That's where it gets a little tricky. You're late. You're definitely late if you're trying to buy Fodder still. Could it still go up? Yes. I think if the SBC comes out on Wednesday and you bought Fodder now, I think you would profit. I definitely think you would profit. But is it a risk I'd want to take? I don't know, because there are coins to be made if you have coins on Wednesday when this SBC comes out and you didn't buy Fodder. And what I mean by that is, guys, you're going to have people selling their teams. With an SBC like this, people will sell their teams. They will go and sell whatever players they have to go out and complete the SBC. And with that panic, you can buy that panic. And then once those cards go back up in price, you sell them. It should be really simple. This is one of the easiest trading methods. We did it all the time last year. When a really big Icon SBC comes out, when a really big Hero SBC comes out, you buy the panic. Whatever gets panic sold comes down in price, you buy it, and then you can sell it later that day or the following day. It's really easy coins to be made. So I think if you didn't buy Fodder yet, you can take a gamble. 100% could still rise. But me personally, I have quite a bit of Fodder. You can see right here, I got a bunch of 85s. I have a stacked club. My transfer list is also stacked. I'm not investing the rest of my coins. I'm just going to wait and see what we get. Do we get the SBC on Wednesday is basically all I'm waiting on. And hopefully we can buy some of that panic. We even had like pre-panic. It was crazy. Today before content drop, I wanted to buy this card He went down to 600K flat, basically, rebounded back up to 680. Oh no, is it right here? He was down, yeah, right here, was down. We had the hero panic leak, went down to pretty much 600K flat, rebounded up to 650. He's actually back down in price. I might keep an eye on this if he drops more going into content tomorrow on Tuesday. But just keep an eye on some of this panic, especially on cards like this. It's like, you can't even pack. And if you see the heroes get panic sold, if you see a Dudek get panic sold, a Govu get panic sold, stuff like that, a lot of the higher end 86 rated cards, no one's really going to pack them. Most people are going to pack a Clint Dempsey, I'm just trying to think of the garbage heroes. Who are some of the garbage heroes? I guess you could say Al Jabir, Peter Crouch. Like, the lower end cards are the ones that are going to be getting packed. No one's going to end up packing the good heroes. It's just how it is. So the higher end heroes, if you see them get panic sold, easy buys. Also the goals, like if you see someone like Kamavinga drop in price a ton when the hero SBC comes out, buy him. It's something to keep an eye out for. I'll be live on Wednesday, so if you're confused at all, just join the live stream. We'll be watching the market. We'll be watching our fodder as well. Hopefully we continue to make a ton of coins. I'm almost making 1,000 coins per card here with my transfer list in my club. I mean, I'm probably going to make like 300, 400K on this investment. So feels great. Thank you, EA. Thank you for the hype. My fodder is on the rise. Okay, so that's the fodder situation. You can buy now. We're going to sell it maybe Wednesday if it goes up in price. It's also going to depend on the SBC. Like, when the SBC comes out, is it going to refresh again on Friday? That's something to think about, because if it's going to refresh again on Friday, Thursday, when marquee matchups comes out and we get supply and we get a little bit of rival reward supply, I'm buying more fodder. So something to keep an eye out for there. But I will say, let's talk about if we don't get the SBC on Wednesday real quick. Friday, Saturday, with supply, new promo team, and foot champs, I'm like sending my coins into fodder, really sending it. Like, I'll probably have close to 3 million coins at that time, all 3 million coins in fodder, not only because of the hero SBC, but also we have a lot of player of the month SBCs on the way. Potential Mbappe player of the month. We talked about it in the previous video. There's actually a tweet. I don't know if I have the tweet, but I did post it on TikTok. So let me pull up my TikTok real quick. Right here. Okay. I just paused it. Check this TikTok out. The likely winners, the favorites, obviously it's not guaranteed that they're going to win, but you have a potential Mbappe player of the month on the way, a Haaland player of the month. Claudia Pina player of the month would break the game, literally break the game. We have to talk about her in a second. She has broken the game already with her gold card. Ansu Fati player of the month would be really good for low budget. Harry Kane player of the month, and then also Nico Paz player of the month or Christian Pulisic player of the month. So many great SBCs set to come out this weekend. I'm ripping fodder. I would love to see fodder come down Friday, Saturday, and just full send it. So that's the whole fodder situation. Now let's kind of just talk about the market. Guys, we mentioned the hero SBC Wednesday. Real quick, if you have a team, I don't think I'd want to hold a team into Wednesday. It's just too risky, because like I said, people will sell their teams and the market will drop because of the hero SBC, but also even just like panic. Usually Wednesday, people, once they finish their rivals, they sell their team and we do see the market come down. So tomorrow on Tuesday, you might want to have your team sold. And yeah, pretty much that. Just be very careful there. But I want to talk about one card specifically. Crazy today. Absolutely insane. Pump and dump galore here. Guys, Pina got her price range updated. Holy cannoli. This was insane. So you can see she was a 10,000 coin card or whatever, gets her price range updated and just up. And where are we at? Up and up and up and up and up and up. And then she was just chilling. She was chilling at like 25K, went up to 30K. And I'm going to have to pull up Rick's Twitter right here, because Rick actually showcased it. I was in his stream watching it. This Pina went from being 40K to 90K in 15 minutes. He has his clip right there. 35K to 90K and down to 40K. insane. And you got to be super careful with these kind of cards. They're just so volatile. If you ever see a trade like this, you're going to see people flexing. You're going to see people flexing. Oh, I bought this card for 25K, sold for 80K, sold for 90K. Very few people did that. You're going to see way more people that aren't posting it, where they bought the card at 70K, they bought the card at 80K, and then they sold it for 40K and they lost a ridiculous amount. So don't get like too much FOMO when you see a trade like that. Stuff like this is very rare. Stuff like that happening is very, very rare. You have probably the card getting rare as a factor into this, but also a big trading Discord or multiple trading Discords posting buy, and then the card flies in price, but then you can see it went from 90K to right back down to 40K. You have people that bought the card at 80K, at 90K, and then the card's down at 40K. So absolutely insane price movement here on this Pina. Again, just like be very, very careful with cards that are super volatile like this. You can also risk coin wipes. Like when you have a card that goes up a crazy amount and it's at a very unrealistic price, EA, their system, it's just an automatic system, could say, hey, this makes no sense. You might be transferring coins. Boom, they coin wipe you. All your coins in your account are gone. It's really stupid, but we saw that a lot last year with evolution trades. Maybe not so much with a card like Claudia Pina, to be honest, but a lower budget card, be very careful with Evo trades in the future this year. Like say you have a card, this is too expensive, but say there's a card that's like 2,000 coins, ends up fitting an Evo and he goes like max price 20K, 30K, and you sell him at the max price 20K, 30K, easy coin wipe. All your coins would be gone. So just a heads up going forward if any of you guys decide to do trades like that. But crazy day, guys. That was a crazy day on the market. You had the pump and dump on that Claudia Pina. We had the fodder hype, and our low budget meta cards did really good. We made a bunch of coins. Just be careful holding cards into Wednesday. Probably want to sell your stuff on Tuesday, but your fodder, let me turn that off. Your fodder, you can hold. For now, hold your fodder. That's what I'm doing. I'm just lazy listing it, making some easy coins. What do we got here? Something sold. Oh, nothing crazy. Okay. Let's take a peek at upcoming content. What do we got? Tomorrow on Tuesday, maybe we get some sort of player SBC. That's really it. I wouldn't expect anything super crazy. I'm thinking maybe Wednesday, we have a chance of getting a hero SBC. Thursday, marquee matchups. Thursday, rival rewards. And then Friday, I believe it's Cornerstone Team 2, which, excuse me, kind of unfortunate, but is what it is. And these are some of the SBCs still set to come out. I believe we're waiting on Bowen still, and then maybe Thompson. I'm not too sure, but that's that, guys. If you do have any questions, comment section down below. My trading Discord, Twitch live stream, description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.